afternoon everybody, how are you? My name is Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from door wreaths, door swags, things for your home decor, things for your garden, bespoke arrangements, weddings and funeral tributes and much more. Right guys, first of all, I always like to thank everybody for their wonderful comments that they leave me. It's very touching and it is very overwhelming. Sometimes you do know how to touch my heartstrings, because on occasion I do tend to have a bit of tears in my eyes and think, oh my goodness, you know, it's because it's so overwhelming. I can't believe it. You know, you wonderful guys out there, wonderful people, women and men. It's just, well, it's a dream to have you all on board. It really is. Right. Today, I am going to be doing the colours of the rainbow. And I'm going to sit down for this one. I stood up doing the hanging baskets yesterday and I tweaked my back a little bit. So I'm making an arrangement where I can sit down. So luckily I'm going to yoga tomorrow, so that might stretch my back and place it back where it should belong. So we're going to do it on just a tray with one single dried foam brick. I've covered it in wreath wrap. Then I've got some pot tape that we call pot tape and wrapped it around and stuck it around the tray as I've gone along to hold it in place so it doesn't pop out. So that is what we're doing. It's all right, it's got a bit of a wobble on it. And we're going to do it in roses. So, and obviously a little bit of foliage. I have been sat here thinking I may get some wispy bits out. I just can't, because I have got majority of the colours. Let's see, I've got red, yellowy and orange together, pink, purple, blue. I just haven't got green. So what could I use for green instead? That's what I've been sitting and debating about, guys. I don't know. I've not got really nothing in green as a flower apart from the green roses. So hence the reason I've just been sat around looking. Right. The flowers that we got are, as again, roses. So we've got, and I've only got three. Three of each. So red, yellow, I hope you can see, pink, oops, some more long stems because I didn't have them in small, green, look at that green, I think they may need steaming, green, purple, orange and blue. Colours of the rainbow, guys. So red, and so if we sing the song, red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue, then say I can sing a rainbow. So there are your colours. So that's what we have for our floral. Oops, let's make sure that doesn't fall. For our foliage, I have got some rubber textured fern. And this may just go around the sides, guys. I may not even place any in. But then I was thinking I may have little ones poking up from the top with tarrogan, things like that. So we've got the fern. I've got some eucalyptus, the silver dollar, my utmost favourite. I brought out three stems with a bit of oddments incorporated here at the bottom. I'm not going to need all that, but I thought of the ficus with it having a bit of yellow in. That might look nice on the bottom. And then I brought out some tarrogan. We're going to have to place some of these on the picks as we go along. So that's all I've got out today. I've nothing more. Again, I was looking at my baby mini gerberas thinking, but then they would take, let me just grab one stem of each, guys, just so I've got them with me. So let's get the red. I can grab it. It's at the bottom. So one bunch of each. So, red. Let's get the yellow, what's got orange incorporated in it. So as the red as well. Pink. I won't be a moment, guys. Purple. Blue. I just want to start singing the song. Oh, I've got that track. Blue. Let's get the blue. Blue, blue, blue. So I've got one of each. I just need green. And I haven't got anything in green. What's wispy? What could I use? Nothing floral anyway, guys. I ought to start and have a look around for wispy things. Well, perhaps we'll use some foliage, I guess. We'll get some wispy foliage, guys, to act as the green. So we've got those. Our baby gerberas. One stem of each. So the red, what's got like a deep orange in. The yellow, what's got a lighter orange in. Pink. Green. Purple. And then blue. So that's just in case. So I've been busy, like I say yesterday. I've got another 2 hanging baskets to do. I've just had an order for a wedding. A lady wants 50 iris flowers in her wedding bouquets. So that's been placed on order. So I've got things to do. So it's keeping me busy. So I'm going to alter the camera, guys. As I say, let me just move it. There's some of the hanging baskets I've done. They're all there. Look, as you can see, there's all my orders ready to go and ship out. So let's bring this down. Do I, in fact, do it like that? Move it back a bit. So excuse me, I am rubbish at things like this, guys. Yeah, we'll keep it there. Keep it there. Do I get my lazy Susan out? She's been lazy for quite a long time. We'll see. Oh, that's cold. Oh my goodness, guys, that is freezing. I don't like cold. Let's get my hoover and just clean this. See if it works on this as well. Oh no, it's not as good as a brush. So there we go. I've got glitter on it. Plugged up. So again, I'm going to need to get out our picks for the tarrogan. So what my plans are to do, I get the tray, have them lifted up slightly. I don't want them flat. You could place them flat and go 1, and then have 1 on the top, 2, and then 1 down the side, 3. That's quite a good idea. And then do the same with the yellow, and do it in order of the rainbow colour. And then put yellow, yellow, yellow. Then in between put bits of foliage. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do, mind you, if I wanted some of these in, I'm just using the blue as the height. You could place in there, I've just come up with an idea, guys. We're going to do that. We're going to have these around like that. You just bend it, have them slightly a bit up and sticking out, and then in between we'll put foliage and some of the wispy gerberas as well. I've got all excited now, guys, as long as I just don't forget the colour of the rainbow. So let's start. Again, on this occasion, I mean, I usually with my wreaths and or funeral tributes, I do, or bouquets, and that I tend to do start with the foliage. Usually arrangements as well. So so we can do around the base first. So if I move that, get our foliage just down here with us. I'll leave the tarrogan because that's a bit of an accessory to put in the place in the top. So where is the ficus? We've got some oddments of ficus. Let's use those up first. What I'm going to do is place those like that. Because we're going to place the roses and that in, and they're coming out slightly, I don't want it flat so you see more of the foliage. Look how that bounces off of there, guys. Doesn't that look pretty? So we're going to have, and we're going to start just there, push it in and bend it down. Oh my goodness, I nearly used the scissors. Oh, when I took Benji a walk today, guys, in the UK, I don't know if it's the same in the US. In the UK, it is against the law if you've got a pit bull or anything like that to not have a muzzle. Yeah, they must have muzzles on as you're walking them in the streets. One lady passed me and Benji. Benji is only a little shih tzu, and this dog snarled, shown his teeth. As soon as he saw Benji, shown his teeth fully to Benji. Well, Benji, little character, didn't back down and started barking. But this dog snarled, literally snarled at Benji. And if the woman was literally leaning up against the wall, holding this dog, which was really big, holding the dog with all her might and all her strength, because it was a really strong dog, to keep it from basically jumping out at Benji, I guess. And if it would have let, you know, she would have let go, this dog would have, well, it would have ripped Benji apart. It was huge. And I didn't agree, because it is the law over here. I did actually say to the lady, your dog should have a muzzle on. It's against the law not to, for your you know, breed of dogs. And she just looked at her dog and said, come on, walkies, like that. Nothing more. It's like she didn't acknowledge me. But yet she stood there and watched her dog snarling at poor little Benji. Oh my gosh. I felt for Benji. And that was on the way back that me and Benji was coming home. And I told Benji's owner as well. Yeah, it's because there's been a lot of things. I know that I say to people, it's not the dog's fault, it's how you bring the dogs up. That's the problem. And for her dog to snarl and show its teeth and lean forward towards Benji as though he was going to eat him, basically, that's not good. So, I'm not judging the lady. I don't know how they've trained the dog, but that wasn't good. So, me being me, had to say something. But she didn't take any notice, guys. It was like it didn't bother her. But you could see she was even struggling to hold the dog. The dog was really powerfully strong. So, again, I don't know if it's the same in America. I think it's because there's been a lot of things where they've been, in the UK anyway, where they've got off the lead and they've run towards other dogs or human beings and they've actually gone for them. That it's become the law over here that they have to be on muzzles, have muzzles on. So, but I, in the end, picked Benji up. I picked him up because he's only a small dog. I did pick him up. Right, I'm going, as you can see, all the way around. And as I'm placing these ficus in, I'm not just going straight. I am going slightly at an angle, going up, so it will sit flat to the surface. So if you see, I'm leaving about an inch or so. I'm going up at an angle and pushing it to the next leaf, so then it sits flat on the surface. Again, I'm leaving it about an inch. And I'm doing it where I've got just 2 sets of leaves on. I'm not putting any, making it any longer. I'm going to be using for the length, more than likely the fern. Oh, I've got an order coming as well, guys, so we may get interrupted again. I had 2 orders arriving, but one's already arrived. Some more some more hanging baskets. I've run out. I ran out of hanging baskets. It's all the order that I've had from them. Everybody's wanting hanging baskets, bless them. So I had to reorder. I went for 14-inch ones this time. I usually have 12, but I thought I'd go for 14. Now that end looks a little bit busier than that end, so I may place another one in here. Like so. Place one on the corner. I'll show you them. They are quite big. When I opened the box, I didn't realise how big they were. I know it doesn't sound like 14 inches a lot. But when I opened the box, I thought, oh my gosh, they are a bit big. Have I done the right thing? Should I have just stuck with the 12-inch? Have you ever done that, guys? And you think, well, I'll go a little bit bigger this time. Let's see. And then they've arrived and you think, crikey. I didn't realise that they was going to be that big. And I'm just going to check around if for like any gaps. I've just got a little bit of glue on that. Oh, it's come off. Lovely. So I'm checking for any gaps around the edges. So I'll go around, as you can see. Let's just move that. That's full. I've made that fuller. And I've spotted one just here. So I'm wanting to place one there. I'm just putting a little slight bend on the stem so it looks a bit more natural. So I'm going to go on the corner here. Like so. So now that's filled it in. And you can lift and just lift some of it and manipulate some of your stems up so they've got a bit of natural movement and they don't look too all flat to the surface. Not every one of them. To give it that volume, what I like, bit of natural movement. If you can hear any noise, guys, it's the maintenance, highway maintenance. Right, there's one gap there. They've nearly done. Anyway, so it's on the 4th of July, so we're on the 21st. How many days is there in May? Is there 30, 31? Oh, I'm rubbish for that. I never know how many days is in the month. My husband does. I always forget. Right, so that is... I've got glue attached around my hand. That is our ficus. Doesn't that look pretty? So I don't need that stem. Now let's try a bit with our fern. What I wanted to do with the fern is just bring some around the top and just soften it up so it's not just all ficus. The ficus I'm using, I tend to, I love the ficus. As some people say it looks cheap. Yes, it is cheaper than majority of what I buy anyway. It's the cheapest foliage that I buy. But I use this as the base, as the back of things for support. Excuse me, I was just about to hiccup then. For support of other foliage and flowers. I just itch it. And that's what I use it for, as well as, I think some of the print of it is lovely. And then with the, so it's the cheaper one. So, but then the more expensive foliage, this was not cheap, but not expensive. It's quite a reasonable price, but it's more realistic. So I start to bring then this on top. Again, I use the ficus for, it's like the framing, the border, the boundary that holds and supports the more slightly expensive foliage and more natural looking foliage on top of it. Even though I do like to see some of the ficus popping through. I love these. I have heard some people on videos say that the ficus is horribly cheap looking. I've seen people in America and everything use it. I just think each to their own, really. Especially for people who are on budget, they haven't got a lot of money, they're just starting out. That's an awful thing to say, to give people a complex about what, what they should buy because they don't like it. That could give people a psychological effect and, they're frightened to buy it because somebody else thinks it's cheap. That's cruel. That's mind games, I think. So I'm going to say, guys, I love it, which I do. And it's brilliant for you beginners as well as the advanced, because it's a very cheap foliage and you get your money's worth. I can buy 12 stems. I've seen from my wholesaler, 12 stems for £4.50. And £4.50, I guess in American money would be around $8. Between $7 and $8 for 12 stems I can get. I don't know if that's cheap in America, I'm not sure. But that's what I get from my wholesalers. I've seen them on eBay. I think they're about £7, £6-7 for 12 stems, which is slightly more than what I pay because I am with the wholesalers, where it's only the one I get it from is only for businesses. It's not for the public. So I'm bringing these down because, you know, when we place these in, guys, these are going to look stunning. All the different colours of the rainbow. Sorry, I get carried away. I get carried away, guys. I just love singing. I'm a jolly person. I love life. And then we'll place one on this end. So what I'm doing one end, I'm doing the opposite. And what I'm doing with these, I'm placing one either end. Then I'm going to go corner, 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 corner. So do that first. And then I'm going right in the actual corner. And I'm letting it just hang over. So corner, and do the same here. I'm going up at an angle as well, so it leans down. Like so. So corner, corner, then we're going to go corner, corner. So if I chop two off, and then we're going to go to this end. Make sure we've got it the correct way up. And again, I'm going up at an angle. Oh, that plastic's come off. So let's just cut that off. Otherwise, it'll just sit on the outer side and not go in and look messy. So we're going to go in like so. So again, that corner. Oh, it's doing the same on here. I think it's because, I mean, they're very fine stems, these. So let's take the coating off of the wire. The green coating that surrounds the wire, what's inside, it's that what's lifting up as I push it in the foam. So now we've done those corner, 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 and then centre either end. So now we're going to do it here. So what we're going to do is centre, centre, and then once we've done that, we may go slightly higher then and lift these around the centre, because I've got 4 for here around the centre. So these two are going at a lower level, like the level of what these. So we're going on the second level, as I call it. Because the ficus is the first level, because that's at the bottom. So just move. And then the fern is the second level. And then we'll do one this side as well. So now you've got all 8 in. So you've got 3 on this side. And when I say corner, I actually do mean on that line there where it just goes around. I placed it there. Oops. So now the last 4 that I have, because I got 12 out, I'm placing one here, and I'm lifting these and so on. So if I just cut, just place those on there. So we'll stick this one. Again, I'm going in at an angle. I'm just curving that slightly over. That will probably get bent down anyway, so let's lower it a little, like so. And then do the same, and I'm looking for where the position is of, or the placement of that one is, and I want to place this one in a very similar position. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to think then. I thought I'd placed it upside down. So I think that needs to go down a little bit more. And then do the same on the other end. I'm coming in like that, and then get the last one and do the same. And again, I'm just bending it slightly so it gives it that curvature. So then we have that. Now I've got out these eucalyptus silver dollar, and what I want to do, oops a daisy, let's make sure they're both at the same height. I want one here. I'm just placing a small little curve on the stem and placing it on top. And again, once we place floral here, that will push that down, which that is what I'm aiming for. I don't want it under, I want this on top. I just want to add in my greenery. So then all of that is complete. Let's get those glue strings off. Oh. And then I'm doing 2 either end as well. So let's just cut 2 the same length also. Again, I'm just slightly putting a little bend on the stem. When I say a little bend, it is only a tiny little bend here. And I'm going on top, like so. Again, all I do is just push down with my finger on my thumb to give it that tiny, small curve there. I've got a feeling my delivery's here. I keep hearing footsteps. Told you. One moment, guys. Let me just pause. Yes, guys, it was an order. I've had to order 144 carnation picks. I am doing a funeral tribute for a lady which unfortunate sad times. Her husband passed away last week, and he likes football, or soccer as some people know it, and he had a favourite football team, and the colours were red and white, Arsenal. So I had to order, a bag of picks which come with a small stem, so when I place them on, they're already ready to just be dipped and in. And I have ordered, which is on its way as we speak, a round football or soccer ball on a piece of field pitch, on a pitch, which I've ordered, which I've also got a piece of artificial grass for the pitch, and then I've got to do red and white soccer ball for his favourite team. So here are all the white carnations. I've got the red ones. I didn't need a lot of red, but the red ones are, I don't know where I've put the red ones. Oh, here. Oh my goodness, I thought I'd not got them then. But the red ones are here, which they don't come on a pick. They give you the picks to place on them. But they will be also around the ball to make the soccer ball. So that is for a funeral I've got to do for an unfortunate sad times. Bless her. Let me try and move all these hanging baskets, guys, because I've got them everywhere and I feel like I'm suffocating. Oh, that's a bit better. And also, while the delivery was here, I went and got some baby gerberas, white with a bit of pink in, and I've gone and just sprayed them green. So we've got green. And I've sprayed them with spray paint for artificial and real flowers. So I've sprayed those green. I'm letting them sit in a vase. I've put band around the end so they just stay there and they don't sink in the vase, and they stay together. And if you wish to know what I spray them with, I spray my things, my flowers, and this is for caught dried silk flowers and accessories, and fresh, and it's the Pro Florist Spring Deco Spray. So that is it. That's what I spray my flowers with if I haven't got a particular colour, and the colour that it shows you is what is on the top of your can. So that is what I use, guys, for my flowers. Sometimes I do use another brand, which is the Oasis floral products. They're for fresh as well. Oh gosh, I can't read that writing, that's too small. But that also shows you the colour, what's inside the can, on the top of your can as well. So, and that, if you can't get hold of that one, that is the brand called Oasis. These can be about anything between £10 and £15 each. The other ones are much cheaper, so hence the reason I go for the other ones more than anything. So the prices do vary from different places, but I have noticed that the Oasis brand is much dearer. Right, let's carry on. Again, we're still on with our eucalyptus. I was wondering whether to just place one underneath on each corner. So let me cut 4 down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these quite small. I'll put them aside in case I may need them. And I'm going to put them in between the 2 ferns around the edge. And then sit that one over the top. Some people would just do it quite without hardly any foliage in. Oh my gosh, I think. But you know me, guys. I like big. I like big. I like to put. I don't know. My mum says I like to give people their money's worth. It's not a case of about money. I like people to look at it and think, that's fabulous. You know, that they will come back. Because there's plenty done to it. There's, you know, it's not, as I say, bare. It's got a lot of elements in, and it's going to look beautiful. So that is our foliage as we speak. So our level 1 or layer 1 is the ficus along the bottom. Our layer 2 is this fern, which also I have placed with the eucalyptus silver dollar. And then our level 3 is the fern again, or our layer 3, and the eucalyptus again. They're all on the same level. Right, let's get the floral in. Let's get the red. So what I want to do, again, I don't want it. I'm going to place a central one in first. Let me just dip that. And we're going to go like so. So it's just sticking up about 3 inch, 2.5 to 3 inch. Get the one to go on one side, and that's going to go like so. And again, do it then on this side. So then you have it like that from the top angle. Now we have our red. If I can just mini gerberas, and I'm going to place one in between each side of the there. These are push-ups. As well, and I'm placing it so the foliage of the mini gerberas is touching the bottom. So that is with the mini gerberas in. They're the red. I'm going to hold on to these because, let me just see, the orange, I'm going to swap some of the orange with that orange and place them together. So now we're on the yellow. And we will do the same with the yellow rose. I think I may have to take those off. I've done my shouldering up from here, all up here. Oh. I think it was all the painting that I've been doing. That's all I can place it down to. Now I'm going to place this one. I want it so they're touching. I'm hoping that I can get them all in. So they are touching. So then it comes red, yellow, and so on and so on. Just cut these little bubbly bits off. So again, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to level it up so the square, the flat, they flush together. One isn't longer than the other, and that's what I'm going to do on both sides. And just do that and just press, you know, you can see that the yellow one's slightly a bit more further out, so just push that. Yeah, so that is flush. Oh, my son made me a coffee. Right, now pink. I'm hoping I can get them all on. If not, I'm going to have to red and yellow and pink. Oh, I'll get them on. Oh, I'll get them on. I'll make sure they go on, guys. Oh, yellow. Sorry, we forgot the gerberas before we start the pink. Right, the yellow. Now, I'm going to... I'll keep that one on. I'll take one of them off when it comes to the orange. So that's the yellow now in. So I'm going to put the orange. Right, let me just get one ready. So I'm going to take, we need that and that. We want them red. Oh, they're joined together. Oh, I see. So we'll cut the red off. It's an orange and a red together. Right, so we'll do that. And then where's the orange on here? Again. Let's have a look. We don't want the yellow. So we'll have to trim the yellow off. I'm just snipping the yellow off. And then placing that on the stem with the orange, placing the other lighter orange with the orange on from the red, then placing one of the grass, little sword grass on it, and then that's just oranges. So we need 2 of those. So if I get these prepared, so we don't need that. I'm just trying to get these off, guys. We don't need the red. Let's take that grass. Oh my goodness. Let's trim off the red ones. I'll put those on their own little picks. Where's the orange? Orange, orange, orange. Put that on. Grass. And then leaf. So that's 2 oranges for when I do the orange. So I'll save those to one side and I'll place those on their own little picks. Put that there. Right, sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure that that was all set, ready for when we do our orange ones. So now it's the pink. And we'll place it right up with those. And these will go, again, I'm not going under the foliage. So I'm pressing the foliage down as I go down with the flower. I want this to go in a little bit more. So then the pink baby gerberas, I want 2 of those. Oops. Push those up to the top as well. And then we'll go in between with our pink. So as you can see from the top, it is looking like that. Doesn't that look colourful, guys? Wonderful. Green, 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 green. I may have to steam these ones, guys, because these are looking a little bit flat for my liking. So let's just cut them down, take off the leaf. And cut. Take the leaf. We're going to make the magic work, and we're going to bring them back to life. How joyous. Okay, just get my steamer. Plug it in. Switch it on. It's got water in. Yeah, enough for what I need. Because they're a bit squashed, and I can't place those in. That's not right. So all I do is usually wait for the steam to pop up. As soon as I see it's starting to get hot and steamy, you'll hear the bubbles bubbling away. So then you know you can see the steam now. And then I just run it across there, and it softens the petals up, and it opens it up. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that to that. And then do the same. I feel like a magician. And that. And that is it, guys. That is all what's needed, from them being flat to that. Doesn't that look spiffingly wonderful? So let's get these in. Okay, we need to make sure they're really close to each other, because we've got other colours to get in. Turn that around and then go in from this side. And that is our green. So we need 1, 2, 3, 2. I'm getting carried away here. I thought I'd do 5, just so then it'll be enough if I need some green for something else. So then we'll get the green in as well. So that's that side. And then that's that side. There we have it up to yet, guys. Doesn't that look nice? So, purple. Let's place those there. Purple, purple, purple. Where's my purple? There's a purple. And let's cut 2 purple from here. 1, 2. Right, same with these. Oh, are these squashed as well? They shouldn't be. No. So let's I'm saving the rose petal or rose leaves. I can put picks on those. So then I can use those for like filler foliage or anything like that. Just cutting the little prongs off that the leaves were attached to. Right, now let's get this. Purple. And then do a purple down this side. And then a purple down this side. And then get our purple baby gerberas. You don't have to use baby gerberas if you've got all different coloured daisies, you know, anything like that. That would be pretty as well. Or, you know, a smaller floral of any sort. Like Morning Glory, smaller than your rose head. You could use different coloured gypsophilia, anything really. Right, let's get the blue. Cut it there. There's the blue for that. Let me drink my drink. No wonder I've never got any coffee. You could also use baby carnations as well. That would be pretty. Oh my goodness, I had a message from my wholesaler stating that they won't be getting any more dried foam in at all. Because where they get them from, the company's closed down, so they've got to look elsewhere. So until further notice, they won't be getting any in. That's a shame. So I've got to, for now, try and look somewhere else. Because the wholesalers that I got mine off, it was quite, fairly cheap. Well, the cheapest I've found. But it's the economy, I think, guys. It's the economy why there's a lot of businesses closing. They just can't keep up with the demands of the taxes and, and things like that. I mean, I found my neighbour was telling me the other day that our Prime Minister is now richer than our King. How does that work? But then our Prime Minister was going on about poverty and, people haven't got money, and he understands. He doesn't understand, guys. He doesn't understand. No Prime Minister or President or whatever you want to say, in my eyes, who starts reeling off that they understand how we feel in this economy, it's a load of baloney. Because they've got millions of pounds or dollars or whatever in their bank accounts, doing nothing. They're not worried about their heating bills or their phone bills, or whether they can eat any dinner or choose between keeping warm or having food. They don't worry about things like that. They've got no need to worry about that. And it makes me feel like they patronise you. And it does. It gets me angry. It really does, guys. I've said many a times I'd love for them to come and live a life of what us general public live. Not just for a few days, because that's nothing. Do it for a couple of years and without a job or any money in your pocket. And then let's see how you cope when it comes to the companies on your back for you to pay your bills. How are you going to get out of it? Pay your bills when the companies are constantly on your back saying you need to pay. Let's see what they do. And literally, I mean, with nothing in their accounts. That's when they'll understand. I can't be doing with the patronising world. That's why I can't listen to news, because that's all it is. Sorry, but that's my rant for today. When she told me, I said, oh, don't start me off. Please just don't start me off. You know how I feel for things like this. There's people out there who are poorer than what even I am, who are living on the streets. And the Prime Minister's saying they understand. Do they understand? They've never lived on the street in their life. So I can't listen to it, guys. I really can't. It sends me crazy. Right, so we're now on our last colour, which is our orange. If I just show you it now at the moment from the top, doesn't that look pretty? Nice and colourful. And then put the last one in. So I did have room, and I made room, should I say. Let me just lean these a little bit over because I feel it's all one-sided. I feel that yellow flower is a bit too bud-like. I feel I need a bigger flower. And it's been bothering me all the way. I keep looking at it. And then finally, how do I hold? Well, please, the orange. There. Let's get that blue popping back up. I don't know where to hold. Shift that so we can see the blue. I think I'm taking the yellows out, guys. They're not as open as the others, and I'm going to swap them before I carry on. Oh my good gracious me. Oh. So let's move those. Let's get some bigger yellow ones. 1, 2, 3, they'll do. Are they pretty? We'll use those ones. Let's move. Into place where they should sit. And that there. I'll be happy now once I've done this and I've got the yellow, because they're all more open now and it looks better. That down there. Purple. Blue. There, I'm happier now. Oh, I am so fussy, guys. But I always say I'd rather get it right than not. Right, and then now the mini gerberas. place those in as well. So from the top, just bend that in a little bit. From the top you have that. Isn't that nice and colourful, guys? Let me just swivel that blue one up there. Lovely and colourful. From the sides you have that in a line, and then also the same on this side. So now we've done that, let's get those out of the way. Let's get our tarrogan. I don't think I need that, any of those, no. And bits of our wispy bits. Don't need too many. I think I may have to put some on picks. I'll place one stem on picks. That can go down there. And then I'll place one stem on picks as well. Oh, it's the, I wondered, well, I have to look at the time then. I know my husband's due home. He starts work early in the morning, so he finishes earlier than what other people do. He usually finishes around 2. Right, I've pulled these off. I'm left with the hole at the bottom where there was on the main stem. So I'm leaving them like so. I do this for you new beginners who've not seen or any videos of mine yet, or this is the first video you've seen. Welcome. I take things off of main stems a lot. It's only because, you know, sometimes I don't just do it for myself, you know. I do like to budget. I like to get the most out of what I've purchased, in greenery especially. If I can pull them off and place them on a single pick to get more use out of them instead of using one big stem for one area, then that's what I will do. Depending on what the arrangement is that I'm actually doing, I may do different arrangements where I will keep them on the big pick, you know, on the main stem that it was on when I purchased them. Again, depending on what I'm doing. But in this case, I don't want to do that. So that is our little wispy bits. And the same with the tarragan as well. With a lot of the greenery that I can do, I do it with the, as you've seen, with the eucalyptus as well sometimes. Sometimes I use a longer stem with more on it. Sometimes I will place them on single picks. Again, depending on what I'm actually doing. Now, with the hanging baskets, they will be left on bigger picks, on the main picks that they arrive in. and I will just chop longer bits off. But yes, I've got another 2 hanging baskets to do. Oh, I said I'd show you the baskets. I'm considering, oh my goodness, it does stick to you. I'm considering ringing companies up to see if they'll sponsor me. My husband said it, and my stepson. Why don't you ring people up to see if they'll sponsor your business? They'll supply people who are doing artificial flowers, and see if they will sponsor your business and send you some of their stock, as long as you mention their name on your videos. So, but I've got to sit down and look at people, you know. I've got to see and take into consideration their takings. I mean, they're not going to tell me what they're bringing in, but how well the shop is known, how if they get lots of customers, you know, things like that I have to take into consideration. Would it be better to go to some companies that are only small to get them noticed as well? See you later, Jordan. Take care. And to do it like that as well. So we both get ourselves noticed out there, so to speak. If they provide me with flowers, that'd be good. So we'll see. So now we've done that, let's place that back out my way. I don't want those. Oh, my son didn't get that job, unfortunately, bless him. Oh, he was fed up. I'm going to be placing these in and around. I was considering if I place one with the red, either side of the central flower. Just like so. So it's just popping its head out. I don't want it to take over from the actual flower. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. Yeah, he spoke to his friend and said, I've not heard nothing as of yet. And his friend asked his boss, and I think he's given it to somebody else. 3, 4. I'm going to do 9. Because I've got an idea of placing some down here. So let's just get these in. But like I've said to him, you know, it doesn't mean to say that it was yours. You know, the gentleman may have had a bit more knowledge about the job itself, or had more or have actually had experience in that job line. You haven't. So I told him not to worry. I think he's had enough of where he's working at the moment. It's really getting to him. Some members of staff are getting to him. Not the staff, it's the management, I think. he came home yesterday thinking that, you know, he says they've just had to go at him all day. Do this, do that, do this, while they stood around chatting. And it was 2 women who stood around chatting while one of them kept telling him what to do. He said he just wanted to say, you know what, get knotted, I'm going. But I've told him no, because it's not easy to get a job. At least he has a job. Bear that in mind. There's people out there who can't get a job. So as much as it may irritate him, put up with it and keep looking. That's all advice really I could give him. You know, my husband would love him to go into my husband's trade, but Jordan doesn't like it. He's not into joinery, he's not into delivering garden buildings, you know, summer houses. He doesn't like working outside. So, yeah, it's not him. I'm just going to either side of, I will lift it up and show it you. It looks quite pretty. I'll show it you. And I'm placing these tarragans in either side of the actual flowers going down the centre. Just I have told him to Jordan to have a word with his area manager, you know, because he says he feels like he's getting picked on. And, you know, rules and regulations over here, I suppose it applies to all places. You know, bullying and harassment in the workplace is against the law over here. And I told him he needs to go and speak to his manager. And for the main manager, not the one of the store, because he spoke to the one of the store before, and he's done nothing, absolutely nothing about it. And it was a woman, believe it or not, that was doing it. Some people find that hard to believe, but women can be horrid. And the store manager did nothing, guys. It's like he was frightened of the woman as well. That's how Jordan said it came across. Like he was frightened of her, and he was too frightened to say something to her. He says, and it was a weird. So I've told him to go above his store manager and have a word with his area manager for a start. And if that doesn't work, talk to the executive manager of the business who actually owns it. So, yeah. Weird people. Right, that's what it looks like, guys. Enough of my ranting and being negative. I don't like to be negative. That's what it looks like from the top, with the tarragan just popping its head out from down the central strip. Just to add that little bit of white, I'm going to place some picks. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to, I wanted a bit of floral down at the bottom, but I don't, because it'll spoil the effect of that. So I could place in these green ones because they look like foliage, because I've sprayed them green. I could do that. That would look pretty. Again, because I've got nothing, I don't want to place another colour in, because I want to keep to these colours of the rainbow. Oh, that's what apparently my name is. The lady texts, and I looked into it and she's right. Iris is the name of a Greek goddess of light and colour, you know, like the rainbow. I was quite chuffed with that. I was telling my husband, I says, oh, that's probably why I like all colours of the rainbow and all colours of flowers. Oh, somebody's here. Oh, one moment, guys. It wasn't for me. It was an order for my stepson from House of Fraser. So when he gets home from work, I'll pass the parcel on. Right, so I'm going to place 2 either end, first of all, at the bottom. So I'm going to put 2 right at the bottom here, just to bring that light colour further down. As you can see, hopefully like so. Then I'll do it at this end. One. 2. Then 1 either side there. I may as well use these up. These are fabulous. Can you remember, guys, when I got them and I said I hope that they're as good as the other ones I've got, what, of the same brand? Oh my goodness, they are. Just place 1 in the middle there. And the same on this side. At least it's got a little bit of white flowing down. Right, so that's that. Let's get, I've got 3. Place that in the centre at the bottom. So then we've got something covering that little gap. I'll push it a bit deeper in so it just covers that space. As you can see there. So we've covered that. We don't want that one. I don't think I need these in order. Let's see what one looks like at the end. I might place some on the ends, but that would be that. With, I don't want any to mix up with, again, the ones on the top. I want to keep those relatively compact. Again, just to have a bit of wispiness coming out. And I'm pushing these right in as far as they'll go. So then you have that sort of a look. I could bring a third out, like, yeah, I'm going to bring a third out from the bottom, but not place it all the way in. Just have it a little bit longer. Then do the same here by pushing them all the way in. Like that. And another one here. And then have a longer one. Right under the bottom. Oh, it keeps moving. And then I think 2 either side. So I don't want those. Oh, should I have 3? I may have 3. I might as well use them, I think. And then that would be that. I'm not getting no more. So let's use the 3. 1, 2, 3. Do the same with these. Chop them ready. So let's do these, so these can add along the bottom as well. So that's one side. And I'm going right under, I'm going actually under the ficus. This is where I'm placing them. Right, that's that. So guys, we have finished our project for today. I just had it in mind, I wanted to do colour. Let's just put those all in there out of my way. I need to sort those out. So I'll place those there. Just get rid of the well, I say everything, there's nothing left on my desk. Right guys, so for today we have made the colour, an arrangement with the colour of the rainbow. So red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. And then we've done it the same here along the side with the roses, and then we've done the same with our mini gerberas, red, yellow, pink, green, which I sprayed, purple. Let's get that right, that's sitting wrong, overlapped it. Red and yellow, pink and green, purple and... Oh, it's purple and orange and blue. I put the blue in the wrong place. Why have I put the blue in the wrong place? Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Guys, I'm 54 and I've forgotten the colour of the rainbow. Now that, it's a good job we went through that song. I can't leave that like that, guys. Oh my good gracious me, what have I done? Orange and blue. Take that out. So that was right to... Oh my gosh. Oh my good gracious me, I am so embarrassed. Guys, I am so embarrassed. Oh, all this will have the glue stripped off of it for when I place it back in. I can't believe, I cannot believe I have just done that. Where is that? Purple. Oh gee, that is the most biggest embarrassment. Oh. Right. Peel off the glue. Oh my goodness. Let's stick that on. I don't like that coming off. So blue is last. Please forgive me. I can't believe that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let's peel off all the dried glue. Purple. Let's get it in first. Right, make a new hole. Orange. Orange. Oh gosh, will I get the glue off of this? Purple and orange. Have you ever done anything like that? Of all the years I know the song to the rainbow colours. And then on my live I go and get it wrong. Purple and orange and blue. Strip that off. Quick, get it in before it's too late. Right, let's make another roll up. Purple, orange. I bet you was all screaming, weren't you guys, at the screen, saying you've done it wrong. And then once I realised, when I sang the song, I bet you thought, oh, she's noticed. Let's make a new hole in the foam. What is it when you do something wrong, right? You just go da 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 and look around the room. And blue. Right, blue's last. Oops. La la. Let's get these in. I don't go in the same hole because then that will make it really loose. So I create another hole for the floral to go in. I keep saying it to myself, guys, in my head. I can't believe I've done that. And then blue on this side. Find a new hole. I think I may need a bit of help with this one. Place the hole in. We have to do the same with this as well. Gosh, it's moving. That's better. Right, let me just go through the song of the rainbow, guys. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I've done it right. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's such a good job I noticed. And I sang the song. Anyway. You don't know, you didn't see that, did you guys? You didn't see that. I won't cut and edit, but you just didn't see that. So, shall I start again? We've gone through, hello guys. I hope you enjoyed today's project. We've done an arrangement with the colours of the rainbow, and we've started, and it's quite a compact arrangement where we've started with our red, obviously red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. And it's the same along the sides with here as well as on this side. And that is the arrangement as it looks as you look above it. How beautiful and colourful and cheerful is that? Who wouldn't like something like that to give them colour of all different seasons and you know, on their cabinet, on their coffee table, on their dinner table, whichever they, wish to place it, sitting around looking wonderful. I like that. I don't even know what made me think of it. I just thought, you know what, we're going to do something with lots of colour today. So, I hope you enjoyed that. After I got it right. So that is what we've created, all just with roses and baby gerberas. And we've just added in some fern, ficus, foxtail fern, tarrogan, and some eucalyptus, the silver dollar, and that is it. Nothing else, guys, no other foliage. And then placed out our colours of our rainbow, 3 of each colour, side, top, side, and then just placed in a bit of green flower at the bottom to blend in with the foliage. So that is what we've done. I'll just get those hanging baskets because I did say I was going to show you them. I've got one out. I've got 2. This is what the ladies asked for. Those sort, and look how big that is. I usually get 12-inch, but this is 14, which is 35 centimeters. It's a fake slate colour, fake rattan hanging basket. So I got them from a company called Smart Garden. So yes, very big. I've got to fill this, guys. I've got to fill 2 of them with floral. That's my next job after the video. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. So that looks lovely from like that, doesn't it? Really pretty. You could, if you wish, get a hook. You don't, a hook, or pierce a hole through the plastic, through that little piece here where you've got that handle. Pierce an hole, place some wire through it, make a hook, and hang it on your wall like so. Or if you want, you could have it horizontal. I think I'd prefer it vertical, if I'm being quite honest. And place that on your wall outside, inside, in your summer house. If you've got a little potting shed, or you plant seeds for flowers and things like that, you could place that in there to remind you of all colours. And yes, that would be lovely, that. I think that would actually look lovely like that. So you could do that again, like I say, or place it in the house like so. There's nothing on the back that can help, that will scratch anything. It's all soft plastic. If you feel that you want to place anything on the back, place some velvet of a choice of your own colour and just put a bit of glue on, swivel it around you with your glue gun, and then place the velvet on and then cut around the edge to the size of the tray at the bottom. If you want it on a softer, if you've got it on a wooden surface and you don't want it to scrape. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. So please subscribe, share and like, and I hope you give it a go, perhaps in the correct order that I did it first try. It doesn't take you 2 attempts to do it, so in your first attempt you'll get it done correctly. And like I say, you don't have to do the roses. If you've got a choice of, let's say, peonies, and you wanted to do it in peonies, do it in peonies. You can get all types of colours of peonies. You wanted to do it in dahlias or gerberas or lilies. Oh crikey, what else? Tulips. You could do it in that. Really anything. Carnations. chrysanthemums, things like that, guys. You could do the same thing in that, and then, like I say, use little daisies for the side, or little baby carnations, baby chrysanthemums, or, you know, as I've got, baby gerberas, or, you know, again, different coloured daisies, or baby calla lilies, anything a little bit wispy to go down the sides as well, with a bit of, like I say, your foliage. So again, give it a go, guys, and see what you come up with, and have fun. Have fun creating it. I think it's wonderful and joyful in the colour. So again, have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, share and like, and show it to your world, to your dogs, to your horses, to your cats, to your mice, to your rabbits, to your family, the world, and enjoy creating, guys, because you're wonderful people. And have a wonderful day. God bless you all, good health, and keep creating. And I'll do a close-up. So bye for now. Bye. Oh, 2 hours, guys. That's for me. So there you have all your colours. Look, we'll start from the beginning. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Not blue and orange. And the same with the baby gerberas, going all down with the green ones that I sprayed, going down the sides. And there is your rubber textured fern, your eucalyptus silver dollar, your foxtail fern, your ficus. And I think that's it, isn't it, guys, that I placed in. Oh, and your tarrogan going down each side of the central strip across there. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and give it a go. So all the best, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Bye.